Hi everybody, welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. We are on the next video in our review series, reviewing the Field Guide to Garden Dragons Oracle deck. And we're having a lot of fun with this. Well, I am anyway. I hope you are as well. Our next card here, we're just going to jump right in. Potato Dragon. Keyword, support. Appearance. Brown is the most common coloration of the potato dragon, but there are other varieties such as blue, a yellow, and a purple. Researchers theorize these variations might be due to climate, as this ubiquitous lizard can be found in nearly every part of the world. The tail is a key identifier of all potato dragons. Regardless of size and color, the tail will be a lumpy shape that sports spines similar to the ones on the head and back. The face of this dragon appears to be smiling due to the rather wide hinge of the jaw. He does look like he's smiling. Habitat. Watch for this animal where you see mounds of dirt. Often those hills will have vining plants with white flowers. Fresh dirt will mark an active burrow. Climate preferences are hard to determine, as this hardy creature is at home in so many places. Moisture does have an effect on size, with larger dragons appearing where there is plentiful rain. Field notes. This smallish dragon has webbed wings but cannot fly. A favorite food of the potato dragon is the earthworm. So if you want to attract this little dragon, encourage earthworms to visit your garden. At one time, the Irish variety of this creature nearly went extinct due to climate issues. Mystical meaning. This card reminds you to honor those who nourish and uphold you. If you feel like you are not receiving that supportive energy, take this as a reminder that you do deserve aid from others. You also are being asked to see where you can bolster others who need your own brand of courage. Now is the time to get down to the basics. How are you cultivated? How are you sustained? Nice message. Ooh, so pretty. Pumpkin Dragon. Keyword, mystery. Appearance. Distinguished by its spherically shaped head, this orange denizen of the garden features a very unusual tail. Rather than a single bulb, it can sport as many as 5. Researchers have determined that this has less to do with age and more to do with water intake. This reptile requires a great deal of moisture, with black spines that seem fragile but aren't. This dragon is nearly monochrome, with other than the pale yellow breastplate that resembles knotwork and the almost iridescent purple paws. Habitat. Without exception, the pumpkin dragon prefers nesting under the broad dark green foliage of the pumpkin vines. It prefers cooler climes but can be found in many places. This is one of those garden types who really love their groups. You can find adults and juveniles all in the same nesting community. Field notes. This pumpkin dragon can get very large and can range in weight from 1 pound to 1 ton in extreme instances. The average weight is a few pounds. Large pumpkin dragons are special and extremely rare. Generally, there is only one immense specimen in any given dragon patch. Members of the Royal Dragon Society are not sure what causes this phenomenon this phenomenal growth, but theorizes that it relates to a food source. Mystical meaning. It's a mystery when this round one shows up. Something is coming to delight you and puzzle you too. You may find an old photograph or an old letter. Perhaps a stranger catches your eye. Whatever it is, be prepared to be a sleuth. Solving the riddle will lead you to a treasure. That reward might be a new friend, a family memory, or reconnecting with a past love. This intriguing dragon encourages you to follow your curiosity and investigate all hunches. This is fantastic. I love it. Okay. Next dragon. Ooh, beautiful. Ooh, he looks very mystical, don't you think? Radish Dragon. Keyword growth. This diminutive garden dragon tends to be slighter in build than most garden dragons. The young mature so fast it can be hard to find juveniles to study. The delicate green leaf-like face tendrils are repeated on the wings, with the cherry red color being set off by the green and white. Some researchers jokingly call this a holiday beast since it is so festive. Habitat. The Radish Dragon seems impervious to extreme temperatures. It is rare to find a continent where this little beast doesn't flourish. Easily adaptable, this reptile just needs a patch of dirt. It builds the den only a few inches deep, so you can attract this dragon with some raised beds. Field notes. The Radish Dragon is an agile flyer with the newly hatched young being able to fledge... Oh, that scared me. Being able to fledge out within 3 to 5 days. No other species of garden dragon has been noted to have this rapid development. They also tend to have quite long lifespans. Mystical meaning. Rapid growth is a promise for any project you start now. This fire engine red dragon appears when everything is right for fast germination. Do not underestimate your own need for speed here. Most often, this is a reminder to get your running shoes on. It's time to let your ideas fall on fertile soil. Pay attention to what sprouts. Do not waste your precious energy on things that fail to take root. Very good advice, don't you think? I enjoy that. Nice. Ooh, look how pretty. I have not liked any of these cards. They're so beautifully done. Raspberry Dragon. Keyword kindness. Appearance. The rough upper skin is accentuated by individual spheres, which provide a gel-like protection for this quiet beast. The wings provide excellent camouflage, with the soft greens intermingling with the darker to mimic the bushes where it hides. With those purple feet, this garden beast is known for the way it can snatch berries on the wing. The triple berry tail is only seen in breeding adults. Otherwise, two will drop off, leaving only one. Habitat. The berry dragon prefers thickets where thorns are as prevalent as flowers. Only the extremes of heat and cold are shunned by the raspberry dragon. You will find this reptile everywhere else. There is adequate sun and moisture. In fact, this is one of the garden denizens who can be quite a problem, as they can be very hardy breeders. Field notes. The veiny green wings of this beast are surprisingly sturdy, rarely showing any signs of damage in spite of their thorny habitats. The adults do not go into breeding mode until their 4th or 5th year, but once mature, they produce at a prodigious rate. Mystical meaning. Sweet and gentle, this dragon carries a message of kindness. There are those in your world who need your special brand of friendship. They may seem thorny, but if you are patient, they will yield. Don't force the issue at this time. Smile sweetly as you deliver your message, then back away. Some things take time to take root and bear fruit. The Raspberry Dragon reminds you that the soft approach is the best one at this time. Don't forget to be gentle with yourself as well. That's a nice message. Next card. That is a beautiful dragon. Spinach Dragon. Keyword is strength. Appearance. Delicate looking scales cover this dragon from head to tail. With its color and small size, the Spinach Dragon can easily hide in most gardens. Its wingspan, longer than the dragon itself, enables this creature to soar high above. In spite of its cuddly appearance, this green dragon is surprisingly strong and feisty. Habitat. Whether that is cool is best for these dragons. Hot weather that comes too soon and gets too hot will cause the creature to bolt to cooler clime. They are not picky about location other than the temperature factor. A smart gardener will provide misters to help fool the dragon into thinking it is cooler than it might be. When they are resting, look for them low to the ground, as they are not arboreal. Field notes. Spinach dragons seek out ladybugs, not as food, but as scale cleaners. For some reason, aphids are a problem for this creature, so the ladybugs are welcome friends. It is a very useful visitor to have around, as it loves to eat cutworms and other garden pests. Mystical meaning. This friendly little garden dragon brings unexpected strength just when you need it the most. When you're feeling down and small, the Spinach Dragon lifts you up and fortifies you so you can face any challenges with renewed vigor and confidence. Let this little green Hulk inspire you to tap into the self-empowerment waiting to be discovered. Nice. Next up, look how pretty this one is. Squash Dragon. Keyword opinions. Appearance. Probably the bumpiest of all the garden creatures, the squash dragon's wings, tails, and even claws sport knobby protrusions. The dorsal spine has these lumps instead of spines, which is most unusual. The coloration of this reptile is actually seasonal rather than related to maturity. From green to orange to yellow, this dragonette changes hues depending on the season. It is the only one of its species known to do that. Habitat. Spread out is the best way to describe this dragon's preferred home. You won't find them living right on top of one another. Instead, they seem to enjoy finding broad leaves to rest under. A shady spot seems to be the most desirable place for this animal. Field notes. While there are several varieties of the squash dragon, this one is nicknamed Crooked Neck. Researchers aren't sure Why other than the flexibility of the neck? It can be straightened out if necessary, but is generally held in a very tight S shape. Also of interest, the older the creature, the bumpier and thicker the skin. This dragon is accepting of himself and all the other odd-shaped dragons in the garden. Mystical meaning. Here is a reminder about your lack of thick hide. Are you letting too many things bother you? Do people seem to tread on your feelings all the time? Examine what is really happening. If every little thing chafes, it may be how much power you give others. Other people's opinions belong to them. You can only control your own thinking. When others put you down, turn your head. Let it bounce off. Don't give away your power by trying to control others' opinions. That's true. So very true. Okay. I think we are going to stop here and we will move on to the final video, going over the final cards, starting with this Starfruit Dragon in the next video. Other than that, if you're liking this video and all of the videos that I put out, please like and subscribe. If there is a deck that you would like for me to review like this, please let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye.